Welcome to Blue Wizard Bricks. Today we're looking at Lego Dreamzzz set number 71458, Crocodile Car. This set is 494 pieces, debuted in August of 2023, retailed for $59.99. I bought this at a sort of salvage retail store. The box was pretty beat up, and I got it for $35, I believe, $36, something like that. It looks like if you wanted to buy this on Amazon or something right now, it'd be $44, $45, something like that, as of the time of recording this video. And it looks like we do have 5 minifigures, and we have a buildable car crocodile thing, and we're going to look at that. So let's jump right into it. First thing is we're going to look at the minifigures, and we've got Jaden right here. This character has been this exact same minifigure in several other Dream sets. You can see the unicorn sweater, purple arms and feet, legs, sorry, and no printing on those, just on the sweater. The same hairpiece, we have a sleeping expression, and we have just sort of a neutral awake expression. Next up, we have Shivel. It's a really odd little character. He's got a little piece of armor, quite a large head. See if we can get the camera to focus. He's got quite an expressive face print with the tongue hanging out. I'm not sure if it's a print or a sticker. It's not a sticker on the sticker sheet. Doesn't exactly feel like a print. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure someone can correct me down in the comments. Either way, sticker print, what have you. It's got a pretty neat expression. Some printing there on the torso with the eye. And then you have a little piece right here with a flame in that sort of transparent fuchsia color. So that's a really neat little figure. Next up, we have Logan, which uses the same body style, but we have it in a blue. And then he's got a very toothy sort of grin. He's got looks like a hockey stick and quite a large black hairdo. And he's got an alternate face where he's quite angry. That's fun with the tooth sticking out. I love that with the furrowed brows and the tooth. Very cheeky. So you've got this little character, and you just tuck the hockey stick right up under his arm, and it kind of snaps into place. Next up, we have Cooper. And Cooper's got sort of a robot look going on. You can see there's printing on the helmet. There's printing on the torso, on the legs. We have sort of a equipment piece that you put in between the torso and the legs. You can see there's printing there on the back. Good look at those. And you do have a little brick-built hammer. And you can take the character's helmet off. We can see the face. And we've got sort of a little Logan-style kind of cheeky grin there. He's got one tiny little chin hair for Cooper. And then we've got, I'm guessing this is a sleeping expression. I'm not quite sure. But we do also have an alternate hairpiece for Cooper. So that's a pretty nice hairpiece in blonde. And then the best minifigure by far out of the group is the Night Hunter. And there's a lot going on with this minifigure. First off, I'm just going to quickly show this character's weapon. It looks to be some sort of crossbow with a bolt and an eyeball on the front. And as for the minifigure itself, you can see there's printing on the torso. There's printing on the legs. You have this really nice hat with the eyeball right there in the front, sort of witchy style hat. And then this kind of softer plastic cape. And there's printing on the back. No printing on the back of the legs. You can see that printing is shiny. And we'll take the hat off. There's no alternate expression. You just get the one. The sort of glowing greenish eyes. This is my favorite. I actually bought the set for this minifigure. I was going through the store. Of course, I was looking for Lego that looked interesting to me that I wanted to show off on the channel, and it was a good deal, almost half off at the time. But this minifigure really stuck out to me. I love the printing. I love the design. This is a hit for me. We do have some small side vehicles here. On the box, it shows Chival riding this sort of motorcycle with flames shooting up out of the, I'm guessing that's an exhaust. And then he has that same eyeball print on a tile right there. But it does roll pretty well. It's got a nice quick roll to it. So then we have another motorcycle. This one is for the Night Hunter, and it does have these transparent pink bat wing looking things. I do have some big chunky tires. We do have some stud shooters here on the side with a sort of glow in the dark green color tiles. There's a sticker right there, and then you can see a control panel. That one rolls as well also, and stud shooters work, and I'm not going to find that one. We'll chalk that one up as gone. So the main star of the show now is the Crocodile Car. Obviously with the Dream set, there are some alternate pieces. You can use to create a different design. This is the main one that's shown on the front of the box, design A. So that's the one that I want to show off now, the most interesting to me. So before we get into that, this is the sticker sheet, and the stickers are, I believe, all used on this one. There's not any stickers anywhere else. Oh, there was the one on the front of the Night Hunter's motorcycle. But the stickers aren't that bad. There's pretty good. There's some printed elements here too. As far as the printed elements go, we do have the eyeball of the crocodile, and then we have the hourglass round tile here. The stickers are on the side. We do have one down here on the leg with a sort of crocodile print. And then we have one across the top that, it looks like there's some bolts, some scratches, a vent piece, and then we have Yo Monsters. And then looks like a sticker is kind of peeling, but not the actual sticker, but the design of it looks like it has a sticker and it's peeling. And you can see those stickers and printed pieces are repeated on the other side. So as with all the Dream sets, there is a very bold use of colors. We've got multiple blues here, red, and you can see that the mouth opens on the top and the bottom. So you can open that quite wide. There's some stickers back here, which would be the back of the mouth. I'm guessing that's supposed to be the roof of the mouth, the little pink element. I'm not sure why they didn't carry that on, but okay. You got some teeth. And those teeth will pop out pretty easily. My son was actually playing with this one the other day, and the teeth kept falling out. And he was like, "Dad, help me," because the teeth, he could not keep the teeth in. But you do have a good range of movement there. You have a good range of movement in the arms, and of course the legs. You can open those up back and forth. And I lost a piece. You do have some claws on each of the feet, and then pretty neat feature right here, you have a tail. I can show that off. And you just turn this back and forth, and the articulated tail will swoosh back and forth. I thought that was a pretty nice feature. And you do have a tile shooter. I have one of those pieces here with me. But you take the light blue tile, and you feed it into the mouth, and this piece back here will tighten up when you push that in, and I'll keep this open so you can see. But if you press this back, it's supposed to shoot out, but the feature doesn't work that great. Okay, it came out that time. You may have to push it back sort of quickly and with some force. If you just kind of gently do it, it's not like a stud shooter. It's not just going to fly out of there. You do have to give it some oomph. You have a compartment in here. You can fit 2 minifigures. You have a steering wheel, and then you can see this is necessary for the element that pushes the tile out. Nice windscreen. Wasn't too scratched. Just a couple scratches. And it doesn't fit on there very well. All right. So I'll probably also show off one of the alternate builds for this. And I'm going to switch out the parts, and I'll be right back. And here is the car version of the set as promised. We've taken off the legs, all 4 legs. We've taken off the both of the top and bottom jaw, as well as the tail. And now you just have a sort of off-road truck looking thing on these large tires with a blue rim. That's a perfectly serviceable little truck. One nice thing about the Dream sets is that in the instruction manual there's often some artwork, and it's usually pretty interesting, so I thought we would take a look at that. I've done that in the other Dreams reviews that I've done. On the first page you can see the standard picture that we have in the front of all of the manuals, and then turning the page we have Jaden, who's getting very sleepy. Looks like it's nighttime outside. You can see the moon. They've got a light above their head. And then on the opposite page, we've got Jaden, who is now sleeping, but it looks like they're in the dream world. You've got a tree in autumn colors. And then you can see Shivel and the Night Hunter. They're making some noises. Gurk and squeak, it looks like. And then you can see some eyes glowing over here. So it looks like our bad guys are coming in. And then I have the next page a little further back. All right. And so you can see the Night Hunter and Shivel coming in on their motorcycles. Looks like they've kidnapped Jaden, who is now very worried. I'm surprised we didn't get that expression instead of the neutral one. As the alternate expression on the minifigure. But you can see they're driving, they're taking Jaden away. And here looks like we have our hero, Cooper, who's coming to the rescue. And it looks like is using this hourglass to use some magic to change his truck into something else. Sorry, I had a small camera malfunction, but we are back. And you can see Cooper's vehicle is now stuck in a swamp. He's thinking, what can I do? And then he seems to be thinking about Logan. And then flipping it over, you can see that Logan is sleeping. And when he enters the dream world, he comes in as a small blue creature. So that's fun. You can see that from this point on, it takes you either to the Crocodile Car or this one that's supposed to resemble maybe a hippo monster or something. But it really, once you build it, it really doesn't come off that way. I'm not sure what they were going for, but I don't think it quite achieved it. On this page, you can see we have the Crocodile Car has come to the rescue. We've got Shivel that's been knocked off of his little motorcycle. We have the Night Hunter who is trying to get out of there. And then obviously our heroes are celebrating. Looks like they've thrown up some confetti. They're cheering. They've defeated the Night Hunter. And then, yep, the next one's right here. We've got some more action going on. This time it's the hippo monster thing car. The Night Hunter has Jaden in this scenario, and then it looks like Logan is riding the little boat, taking on Shivel. The next page, you can see there's various dream sets. Out of these, the ones that I'd probably like to get the most would be this sort of winged Pegasus creature, and then of course this nightmare shark ship. That one is just fantastic. And then on the back, you can see the end. Some really nice artwork there. And that's it for this. I always like to look at those. I think the artwork is neat, very colorful. I don't see a ton of Lego Dreamzzz content here on YouTube, so when I find one of these sets that is interesting and I think people would like, I like to show it off. And if you watched all the way to the end, I appreciate it very much. Like, comment, subscribe. There's more Lego on the way, and I'll see you next time. Bye.